6 o'clock, all's well. Welcome to the December 11th scheduled Planning Commission. Can I have a roll call, please?
Commissioner Krieger,
Here.
Commissioner Rosner, Commissioner Howlett,
Here.
Commissioner Burton,
Here.
Commissioner Donaldson,
Here.
Commissioner Hayward,
Here.
Chairman Jackshot.
And here. I can have the Pledge of Allegiance, please. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, item number 3, a consent agenda. Anybody have any questions on that? Any comments? If not, we need a vote to approve.
I move we accept the consent agenda as submitted.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, that was, anybody in the public that would like to speak on anything that is not on the agenda may do so now. Okay, moving on to building and activity reports. Anybody have any questions there that our staff can answer? Didn't see anything particular myself. Looks like only a few of them are finalized.
I do have one question. Building permits are issued for a 6-month period. There are some that exceed. I've noticed in previous reports also. It'll state current as the status. Is that meaning extension or typically, or?
The building permit can go on as long as the project is progressing. They have to have an inspection every 180 days.
Right, okay.
Every 6 months, they can have an inspection. We've had projects go on for years.
Thank you, Karen.
No problem.
Anything else? You're scanning it. Okay, we'll move on to old business, which there is none. New business is nominate a new planning commissioner. Before you, you have a ballot. If you want to write in, I don't know if we only had one person that was interested. It sounded like, put his hat in the ringer. Fold it up, pass
Head
it,
in the vice, you mean?
and pass it down.
And then fold it in half and then hand it around.
And as soon as that person gets appointed, I will step down and they will step up and complete the rest of the commission, the meeting. I want to thank the staff and the city manager for all their help as chair for all these years. I've been chair for on and off 3 times now, so I am giving up my seat. I love doing it. Let somebody else do it. I will still stay on the commission. And I want to thank the staff also and the city for continuing giving us a 100% pay raise for next year. Yes. So, okay,
It's funny how when you
Now you have to
multiply,
wait for me.
as we're eagerly awaiting the outcome.
it's one of those mathematical rules. You multiply anything by 0.
No. 17. My last planning officer, Merkel, everything we submitted, it had to be a multiple of 17 because no one ever questions it. And you know what? They never did. It's just change the number until it's a multiple of 17. It worked.
The planning commission has nominated Scott Donaldson.
Congratulations.
Do you accept?
I threatened Scott, who put his hat in the ringer, that I was going to go to Burger King and get one of those paper crowns and knight him, but I decided not to do that. Here's, I present you with the gavel.
Do we get to assume that you accept?
It will be an honor for me to accept the chairmanship. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So,
Congratulations.
I've gone from the chair to a stool.
Best man for the job.
Welcome to the troublemaker side of the table.
I was just gonna say. Yes.
Just
For the minutes and for the record, Dino Pick, City Manager. Immediate past Chair Jack Shaw, I just want to thank you on behalf of the city staff for your years of dedicated service to the city as a planning commissioner and as the chair. It's been a pleasure working with you for the last several years here. You're sort of relaxed but engaged touch is terrific on some sensitive and often emotional subjects. So deep gratitude from the staff and Chairman Donaldson. We look forward to working with you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you to all the members of the commission. I really appreciate it. It's an honor and privilege for me to take this position, and I'm going to do the best I can to represent the city and the citizens. So with that, we'll go on to item 7B. The applicant's name is Aaron Tollefson, and the location is 45 Work Avenue. And the project is requesting architectural review to add a 46 square foot covered front porch and to add stone veneer to the exterior of the chimney. Colors and materials to match existing. Do we have the applicant here? Please come up.
Good evening, Aaron Tollefson, doing the design work for the owners. I'm open for any questions you might have on this small project.
Okay, we'll start with Commissioner Burton. Any questions for the applicant?
Thank you very much for the interest in beautifying the home. It's always very welcome here, so thank you for that. I do not have any questions.
Commissioner Jack Shaw?
For clarification, no, I don't. I went by and everything looked good.
Okay.
Commissioner Hayward?
Any reaction from neighbors?
No.
Commissioner Howell?
I was only able to find one discrepancy in the plans, otherwise very fine design, concerning the backwater valve and relief vent. I'm just very thankful that we don't have the same problems with our sewage system that the city of Pacific Grove does,
Yeah.
as indicated here, but of no consequence.
Thank you.
Otherwise, I've been by the project. It's nice addition. I love the use of the ledger stone on the chimney stack and bumping out the portico. It's very cohesive with several of the other residences up and down the street, interspersed and whatnot. So, good luck to you and your happy home, assuming that's the owner. Yep, that is all.
All right, Commissioner Krieger?
No, it's, thanks again for making the effort. It's slowly but surely, everything's just sort of picking up around here. It's really fun to see. We did something, not we, the people I bought from apparently had done something similar many years ago. You're gonna love that little covered porch when you're getting in when it's raining. I love it. I love ours. So enjoy and thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I also think it's going to be fantastic. Thank you so much for beautifying the street and the neighborhood, the city as a whole. I think from a utility standpoint, it's going to be great because it'll cut down on the amount of sun that's on the front door there, realizing it's south-facing, and then you're going to have something covered there to keep you out of the elements. And from a design standpoint, I think it's going to be beautiful. It'll be consistent as well with the neighbor down the street. I noticed they have somewhat of a similar design, so thank you so much.
Thank you for the comments.
All right. So with that, do we have a motion?
With a matter of record out to the public?
Oh, yeah. Anyone in the public would like to comment? This is your
Got a
opportunity.
lesson learned, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, public comment closed.
I would like to make a motion that we approve the application as submitted for assessor's parcel number 012-492-032, which is 45 Work Avenue.
Okay, do we have a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Carries unanimously. Okay, you've got 20 days,
20-day appeal.
20-day appeal process, but otherwise, it's been approved. Thank you. 20 days.
For someone to appeal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like your prints back for insulation? I particularly like the drawing that shows the shadow of the chimney. It looks like there's a shadow for the chimney on the drawing. It must have been done late afternoon.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Went it AutoCAD, so.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, with that, we'll move on to item number 8, which is announcements and comments by any of the planning commissioners.
It's nice to have you chairman there, Scott.
I appreciate
That's it.
that.
That's my comment.
Thank you so much.
Yes, and I agree, we'll have some more serious person on the show. And although I wasn't able to make it, I hear that the Santa's Workshop was a roaring success. People were showing up as the doors were closing.
Santa sat there and didn't get out of his chair for like 2 hours.
Wow.
It was probably the busiest.
Yeah.
We were talking about probably the busiest one we've ever seen. Like 3 waves came in, and that last one came in about 15 minutes. Like it was.
So
Yeah.
you stayed at the end. So
Yeah, I'll say at the end, but yeah, it was good. It was
Yeah.
a good turnout.
That new Santa Claus is, from what I saw, amazing. He's
Yeah.
the perfect Santa Claus. I'm sorry. Well, there's no kids in the audience.
Mike, any comments, announcements?
When I was the front of the city hall, it's very nice, and I happened to see one Scott Donaldson out there shoveling whatever that was he was shoveling.
It's all the
Lots
stuff
of
he
dirt.
usually shovels. Yeah. It was,
So thank you, and congratulations to the fine job as chairman. I will unfortunately miss the Christmas party again. Ballet rehearsal. Anyway, have fun.
All right, thank you.
Yes, here. Congratulations to you, Scott. I have the utmost confidence in working next to you and your sense of selflessness and civic duty and consideration for the city. As our newest member of the Planning Commissioner, I had the privilege of spending the weekend with you at the League of California Cities Planning Commissioners Academy, and you and your lovely wife, Mary Frances, and it's just a pleasure to work beside you, looking towards the future, and that is all. Congratulations again. Thanks.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank
It means
you.
a lot. Appreciate that. Yeah. All right, Gary.
congratulations. It's good work, huh?
All right. Well, yeah, I appreciate the comments, and George, thank you so much for all you did as the chair, stepping up and
Thank you.
serving the city, as well as everybody else. You know, we make a joke about it, that we don't get paid anything, and that's the fact, but it takes time, and, you know, there are very few people that step up and do what you guys do, and I appreciate you guys as well, so thank you so much. The only other announcement that I would have is next Tuesday, or this coming Tuesday, the council will take a look at the housing element, which is the exact same one that we looked at our previous meeting, which went in depth. We had a lot of comments, a lot of conversation, a lot of great dialogue on that document, and I'm sure that the city council will have the same type of discussions as they look at it and decide what they're ultimately going to do with it. And if you haven't had the opportunity, there was actually a story in the front page of the Herald that talked about that meeting that's coming up and the importance of the housing element. And as planning commissioners, not only do we have that coming up, but we also have a lot of things that are very significant to the city that we haven't looked at in decades, to include potential action by the airport. We still don't know what they might do, but that's a potential issue that we as the planning commission might have to look at. So it's great that not only we have looked at big issues, but there are a number of them that are in the pipe. So I look forward to that. Okay, with that, meeting adjourned.
Everybody on 20th.
Remember,